Munawar, Munawar. Mr. Munawar, under this ticket number, you have two counts. Count one is a misdemeanor for driving with a revoked license or expired license. Count two is a civil infraction for improperly tinted windows. The people have indicated, sir, if you pled to the improperly tinted windows, they would dismiss
Your Honor,
the, yes.
the Mr. Munawar, the offer is dismiss the driver's license expired ticket and also dismiss the tinted windows ticket per the prosecutor. My
Okay.
clients sold that car and there's a reason for it.
Very well. You had additional conversation with the prosecutor. The write-up that I have indicated he was going to plead to, he would have to plead to the tenant windows, but no, that was, yes, he would have to plead to the tenant windows responsible. You have an updated offer from Assistant Corporation Counsel?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. It's not in writing, but she told
That's
me
fine.
over the phone.
That's fine, sir. As an officer of the court, I believe that you had conversation with the Assistant Court Counsel, so I will accept what you say as the truth. Mr. Munawar, and
Yes,
the 1 second. Counsel, and she was dismissing the driver's license for what reason? The valid license or what?
Well, at the time he was issued the ticket, the license was valid, and he actually has a permit.
And it's valid today.
Right.
I'm looking at the Secretary of State printout. All right, Mr. Munawar, both of these matters are dismissed. Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much. Happy Friday.
You also.
And I don't need nothing or confirmation. I'll just get something, or this will just be all gone away.
You won't get anything, but you can go out on the website, sir, 36 District Court website, put your name in, and you can print out anything that has happened on your case. So if it's dismissed, you can print out a dismissal off the website.
Excellent. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Now it won't be out there for a day or so, Mr. Munawar, because we just talked about it. It hasn't been entered into the system yet. So all right.
I'll even wait 30 days just to be on the safe
side.
Oh,
you ain't gotta wait that. 2 days will be fine.
So, all right.
Good luck to you, sir. Much. Stay safe.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Next case, Mr. Soroki, Attorney Soroki.
Yes, we can handle Mr. Jeremy Mathis.
Very well. Mr. Jeremy Mathis, you've already unmuted your microphone. Raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
Jeremy Mathis.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Mathis. Mr. Mathis, you have ticket number P1477336. The People versus Jeremy, Jeremy Mathis, Mathis. Mr. Mathis, you have one count, brandishing a firearm. The people have indicated that if you were to plead to this today, they would actually give you a delayed sentence. That means you would pay a fine. You'd have in 12 months from today's date, this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. You would also have to do 8 hours of community service at some location, which you can provide input as to where you might want to do it. Like it could be at your church, or if you have a church, or something that's close to you. That is the offer, sir. How do you want to proceed on this matter?
Not guilty.
Mr. Mathis wishes to set this matter for a bench trial.
Very well. Mr. Mathis, I've already sworn you in. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial. You don't have to plead anything at all. If you take a plea, that would be of your own volition. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, and sir, if you want to have a trial, that is right. Okay, you know, you want to have a trial, that's certainly your right to do. Did you have a conversation with the attorney about the two different types of trials that you could have?
Yes, he spoke with me about the jury trial and one-on-one trial with yourself.
Okay, and it's your decision, sir, to take the bench trial?
Yes.
Well, and there's some advantages to that, sir, because a bench trial, I have a date of February 16th. My next jury trial is in June the 18th. So it's, it's obviously 4 months away from, longer. All right, sir. Your bench trial date is going to be February the 16th. You'll come back out here. It's going to be on Zoom, sir. You'll come back out here on Zoom at 9 a.m. Like today, you do need to come out with a camera where we can see you for your trial.
Okay.
If you have anyone who would be a witness on your case, they can come out here as well. All you would do is provide them with the input information to zoom in on Zoom. They would have to come in from a location different from where you are. In other words, you can't talk to your witnesses while you're in trial. So they could come in from another location. You just let me know when they come out and you come out, just let me know, because I'll be looking for who they are on my docket. And they just tell me that they are a witness on your case, and we will set them aside and have them ready to testify when your case is called.
Okay.
All right. You have any other questions, sir?
No, I just wanted to bring you up to date. I am a Michigan CPL holder, so I just wanted to get that out there.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
We can't talk about those type of things right now, and that may very well be a valid defense, but I can't hear anything prior to the trial because that would cause me to make a decision, and I've not heard everybody testify. I have to wait till I hear everything, and then I can make my decision. All right.
All right. Sure. No
all
problem.
right, sir. All right. So we'll see you on February the 16th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
All right. Good luck to you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Mr. Roki, next one.
Yes, Diego Maldonado, I'm sorry.
Maldonado. I do have Mr. Maldonado's file in front of me. Mr. Maldonado, let's see. I see you on the screen. You have already unmuted your microphone. Raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
Diego Maldonado.
Mr. Maldonado, do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
Mr. Maldonado, you may lower your hand. Mr. Maldonado, you have ticket number P1497808. P1497808. The People versus Diego, Diego. Last name is Maldonado, Maldonado. I do that for the court reporters, sir, to make sure that they have your correct name and spelling. You have one count under the ticket number. It's a misdemeanor for driving with a suspended license. You also have P1497803, a civil infraction for a prohibited left turn. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of prosecution in this matter. He will be pleading guilty or pleading as charged to prohibited left turn, and the driving while license suspended ticket will be dismissed.
Very well. All right, Mr. Maldonado, you had an opportunity to speak with counsel. You had an opportunity to discuss your legal options. Counsel tells me that you want to take advantage of the offer that was made by the prosecution, that they would dismiss the misdemeanor charge for driving while license suspended if you pled to the prohibited left turn. That offer is made based on your driving record. So counsel indicates she wants to take advantage of that plea responsible to the civil infraction. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
I've already sworn you, sir. You understand that you have a right to have a formal hearing where you can challenge the testimony that would be presented by the people?
Yes.
You also understand you have a right to testify on your own behalf or call witnesses?
Yes.
By pleading responsible, you give up that right. You understand that?
Yes.
And that is your decision. You pleaded responsible because you are responsible?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Maldonado, on the date of September the 10th of this year, 2023, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of West 7 Mile and the M10 or Lodge Service Drive in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And an officer indicated that you made a turn that is prohibited. Did that occur?
Yes, sir.
Court will find you responsible for that charge, sir. Prohibited left turn. That fine will be 1 second. That fine will be $130. That is a 2-point ticket, however, Mr. Maldonado. $130. That fine must be paid within 14 days.
Okay.
Do you know how and where to pay, sir?
I can just go down to the courthouse, right?
You could, but it's easier ways to do it. You could go on the 36th District Court website and pay online. You may have seen DivDat machines in many of the stores, like in the Meyer stores and lots of places around the city of Detroit where people pay their public utility bills.
Yeah.
It's called DivDat, kind of looks like an ATM machine, or you could download the DivDat, DIVDAT app to your phone or your device, and you can pay right from that. You can mail it, the fine, the $130 to the court by writing the ticket number on your money order or your check or however you send it in. So there's other ways, but yes, you can come down to the courthouse during normal working hours and pay at the cashier's window.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day, sir. Stay safe.
You too.
Next case, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we can take Tori May.
The last file on this thing. Also,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. May has a lot of files. I do not put the people with a lot of tickets in front of the people who have
Okay.
1 or 2.
Right, she's requesting a trial, but in any event, we can.
All right, that's fine. She's requesting trials. That's fine. Ms. May, raise your right hand, state your full name.
Tori May.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. May. Ms. May, you have ticket number C5372421. The People versus Tory, Tori May, M-A-Y. Ms. May, you're charged with driving without a valid license. You also have ticket number X38281717. You have two defaults and one misdemeanor on this ticket. Count one is a civil infraction for speeding, exceeding 70 miles per hour. Yeah, it says you're driving 100 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. This ticket is from 2020. It is in default. So this will not, you will not, it's not going to be an offer on it anyway. Count two is a civil infraction for no proof of insurance. Count three is a misdemeanor for no operator's license. You have ticket number X3770711. You have a misdemeanor for no operator's license. You also have a civil infraction that's in default for speeding. It says 95 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. And you have another civil infraction for no insurance. That's in default. You have ticket number P1322630, misdemeanor for driver's license. It says you never had a driver's license. I don't know if that's the case or not, or if it was revoked, but they wrote it that way. You have ticket number 162523101, no operator's license on person. P1244072. You have three misdemeanors: driver's license suspended, no insurance, and disregarding an officer's signal. P1285458, civil infraction for disregarding a traffic control device. A civil infraction for fail to signal. Both of those are in default. Those are. You have ticket number U10281813. Working in a dance hall or cabaret and failing to obtain a license. P1349958. Driving while license suspended, misdemeanor, no insurance, misdemeanor, civil infraction for expired plates. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Alan Stroke appearing on behalf of the defendant. The defendant wishes to set these matters for a bench trial.
Okay. All right, Ms. May, you want to have a bench trial? We're going to give you a trial date. Your trial date is going to be February 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. You understand
Okay.
that date, ma'am? Now,
Yes.
you had an opportunity to talk to court before we finalize this. You had an opportunity to speak with counsel. He described to you the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial.
Yes.
And your decision was to have the bench trial, ma'am?
Yes.
Very well. February 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right.
Okay.
Ms. May, whatever happens out of that, don't come back before me with tickets like this again. Because then I will, if you found guilty or anything of these things, just don't come back with any more like this after you resolve these now.
Okay.
All right. What day are you coming back?
February 16th.
All right. You have any witnesses that you want to bring out here, Ms. May?
No, I don't.
All right. We'll see you on February 16th. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Counsel?
Yes. Let's see here, Mr. Trellis Mercer.
I do have that in hand. Mr. Mercer, where are you? I see you. Unmute your microphone, turn your camera on, Mr. Mercer.
He's at
Mr. Mercer.
work.
What'd you say, counsel?
He works in a factory. He's at work, so.
Well, you know what? He has tickets. He has to step away, let the
Right.
boss know or whatever, but we can't wait for people. Mr. Mercer, unmute your microphone. All right, moving on. Next case, counsel.
Daryl Mitchell. Mr. Mercer's on the screen, Your Honor.
Hello. Mr. Mercer, raise your right hand, state your full name, sir. Mr. Mercer. Mr. Mercer, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Raise your right hand and state your full name.
Charles Mercer.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Mercer, you have ticket number P1451833. Mr. Mercer, you have one ticket under this, one charge under this ticket number. It is driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Mr. Mercer, the people have made an offer that if you were to plea today, they would amend and reduce this charge to improper plates. That's a lower charge. Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you actually have a valid registration today, sir, for your vehicle?
Your Honor, Mr. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of Mr. Mercer. He has put in his Zoom a copy of a valid registration in his name, and we have an offer to dismiss on this matter.
All right, Mr. Mercer, counsel tells me that you provided valid documentation, that you are now current with the law. As a result, this matter is dismissed. You can sign off. You're free to go, sir.
Great.
You're all set. You can go, Mr. Mercer. This matter is dismissed.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Soroki, next.
Yes, the next case is Mr. Daryl Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell, you're a call in. Press *6 to unmute your device. All right, counsel, what are we doing on this case? Let's see.
Mr. Mitchell's going to request a pretrial, Your Honor. He said he wants to get his documents and come back rather than pay the ticket.
Well, let me see something, sir. What documents do you need to get, Mr. Mercer? Mr. Mitchell?
Sure.
I need to get my insurance and register my car.
Your car is not registered today, sir?
I don't believe so. I thought I did, but when I got pulled over, it said it was.
No, that's not the way this works, sir. If you come in with valid documents, then I will accept that and dismiss it. I don't adjourn your case so you can do what you could have done already.
Oh, okay.
If you come in with valid documents, we'll dismiss this case, even if they weren't valid at that time. But I don't have you come into court and tell you to go back and get your documents. You could have just came in with the registered insurance and everything would have been dismissed.
I fully understand that. It's not the issue. It's just the Christmas season. I just didn't have time to take care of everything.
Mr. Mitchell, this is from January 2022. So we're going to have January 2024. So you can't tell me you didn't have time. You had 2 years.
Those tickets I wasn't even aware of until I just came and paid off a ticket that I just got.
Mr. Mitchell, you were stopped by the police and they gave you a ticket. How could you not be aware of it?
If I need to pay something, I'll pay it now. I'm not understanding, because if I need to pay something, I'll just pay it. If I had time to get the insurance and everything, I would have got it. I just didn't. I've been paying off tickets and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Hold on, Mr.
Okay.
Mitchell,
Yes, sir.
I'm adjourning this matter for 30 days. Come back with all your documents. If not, you get nothing out of this. So, all right, 30
Okay.
days, January the 16th, sir.
All right. Thank you.
9 a.m.
Your Honor, you could just set him for pretrial because he's here for arraignment.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Oh, okay. All right. Your pretrial is going to be 30 days from today's date, sir. It's going to be actually your pretrial date. All the pretrial dates are from this date are February the 16th. February the 16th, sir. We'll see you on that date. 8:30
Thank
a.m.
you.
Thank
February 16th.
8:30 a.m. We'll see you on that date. You can sign off, sir.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Next, counsel.
Your Honor, that's the end of my cases.
All right.
Thanks, Attorney Griffin.
Ms. Rogers, I see you're out here. Oh, I thought you were.
I'm here, Judge.
All right. What do you have for us?
I'm waiting on our OWI trial for Murphy. I believe Attorney Griffin spoke to him and they're not sure what they're gonna do yet.
Okay.
Potentially, I might have a dismissal for you. Jacqueline McCauley is a dismissal for valid documents.
Okay, I'll get to that. All right, what did you say we're gonna call next?
Jacqueline McCauley.
Thank you. Ms. Jacqueline McCauley, unmute your microphone.
Hello,
Hello, state your full name, ma'am.
Jacqueline Olivia McCauley.
Hey, Ms. McCauley, you have ticket number P1496011, the People versus Jacqueline. JACLYN McCauley, MCCAULEY. Ms. McCauley, you have one count. It is a misdemeanor for no insurance. My understanding is you have provided valid documentation. You have insurance. You are compliant with the law. As a result, this matter is dismissed. You are free to go.
Thank you.
Stay safe, ma'am.
No,
You can sign off.
thank you.
Mr. Griffin, you have something else?
Yes, Judge. It looks like I see on my screen, Moreno, Madrano, first name Antonio.
It looks, yes, I have this in front of me. Let me, all right, Mr. Antonio Madrano, unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
My full name is Antonio Medrano de la Rosa.
All right. You may lower your hand, Mr. Moreno de la Rosa. All right. You have 3 hyphens in your last name. All right. Mr. Madrano, you have ticket number P1499. Oh, I'm sorry. I asked for your name. Do you swear? Keep your hand up. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Madrano de la Rosa. Sir, you have ticket number P1499349. The People versus Antonio, Antonio. Mr. Madrano de la Rosa has 3 hyphens in his name, Madam Court Reporter. Last name is Medrano, Medrano hyphen DEDE hyphen LA hyphen Rosa, ROSA. Mr. Moreno de la Rosa on this ticket is charged with 1 misdemeanor for no insurance. Mr. Del Reno also has P1499352, a civil infraction for refusal to submit to a preliminary breath test. All right. The people have indicated. Well, counsel, what are we going to do on this matter?
Judge, again, Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant P77169. It's my understanding that my client, I went over his rights. I presented the offer to my client. He indicated to me that he wanted to reject the offer at this time.
Very well, he's right.
Right. And he said that he wanted to set this matter for a jury trial and represent himself.
All right, Mr. Madrano de la Rosa, all I can do is say I would strongly advise you against representing yourself if you are not skilled or trained in the law, because there's some things you may not do that you may be prevented from doing unless you understand the law. I'm not suggesting that you don't. I don't know your background. You may just be an exceptionally skilled person and you may do an outstanding job. I just recognize the average person does not know the intricacies of the law, and that could hurt you. Go ahead, sir. What do you have to say?
Yes, I agree with you. I would prefer my own lawyer. I don't know if I can afford that.
Sir, you don't have to worry about that. Hold on, sir. Let me help you out.
Right.
If you can afford an attorney, the court will have an attorney.
I'm aware of that, sir. That's what, but I would prefer my own attorney over.
Sir, let the court speak.
Okay, go ahead, sir. I wasn't done talking when I was speaking, sir. Sorry, but go ahead.
No, but sir, I have to stop you because, as I said, if you're not skilled or trained in the law, you could say something that could hurt you. So let me say what I'm going to say, and then you can. What I would suggest is you talk to the attorney in private, and he can advise you if that's something that you should say. These type of cases, sir, we can have an attorney appointed for you. This court does not appoint the attorney. There is a separate agency that is dependent of the court. So I don't even know who you're going to be appointed. And they will assign an attorney to you, and they will be there to represent you at your trial.
No, I still refuse a court-appointed lawyer. I know that's the option I'm against. A court-appointed lawyer. It's either my own lawyer or I represent myself.
Okay, you have that right. And understand this, when we say court-appointed attorney, the court is not appointing an attorney. It's referred to an outside agency. This agency has nothing to do with the court. It is a governmental agency that
Government
appoints
agency.
attorneys.
Yes, I'm aware it's a government agency. I'm aware, sir.
Okay, I'm just saying it's not the court that appoints them. So I don't have any, I don't even know who it'll be. So, all right,
Okay.
we'll give you a jury trial date, sir.
And Judge,
okay.
could I be heard on this matter?
Yes.
Good morning, Sydney Rogers for the People, P82072. Of course, the defendant has a right to a jury trial on the misdemeanor of no insurance. Unfortunately, the PBT refusal is a civil infraction, so there's no jury trial right there. For the formal hearing, can we just run that concurrently with the jury trial?
We'll do that. Counsel, Mr. Madreno, the attorney that you have or representing yourself on the civil infraction, the court, you don't get appointed attorneys for civil infraction, sir. You said you're talking about representing yourself. You can do that on this case automatically. On the no insurance charge, you can have an attorney appointed, but you said you've already indicated you refuse to have an appointed attorney. So you're either going to hire one yourself or you're going to represent yourself. You have that right, sir. I'm going to give you a date though. Your jury trial, sir, will be on June the 18th, 2024. I know that sounds like it's a date that's far out. The reason is it's not done that way to punish you or dissuade you. It is, we have 30 judges in this building and we have dates that's carved out for each one of the judges. My next date is June the 24th, June the 18th, I'm sorry, June the 18th. Not because we're doing this to harm you in any kind of way. That's just my next date. Like I said, they divide up blocks for each one of the judges. And that's my next date. So.
Don't forget to give us free trial.
I know. Now, what we're gonna do, sir, is although we're giving you a jury trial date of June the 18th, on June the 11th, hold on one second. On June the 11th, you're gonna come out here on Zoom. That's a week before the jury trial. That's just to make sure that we're all set. And if something goes wrong, we can call the jury off. So we're going to come out here on June the 11th on Zoom. If everything is good, we'll say, okay, we'll come back next week on June the 18th and we'll have jurors here for you.
Okay, I have a question. So as far as the refusal of the PBT test, that you can't, you said, I understood that I can't take that to trial. So
no, you can take it. You can take it to trial, sir, but you do not get an appointed attorney for that because it's a civil infraction.
Oh, okay, understood.
So you would either have to hire your own or you would have to represent yourself on that. That's what you intended to do anyway.
Okay. The lady, attorney Sydney Rogers was saying. Okay, understood.
Right. Okay, all right. So we'll see you back on June the 11th at 9 a.m. And if all is well, we'll come back that following week with jurors.
The 18th, right? 18th. You said
on the 18th. That's the jury trial date. The pre-date is June the 11th to make sure everything is set.
And the 18th is also at 9 a.m. Correct?
On the 18th is 10. On the 18th is 10 a.m. because we're getting the jurors in the morning.
And will I be using the same Zoom meeting number ID?
That would be on June 11th. Yes, I mean just June 11th. On June 18th, you will be coming in, so it will not be on Zoom. Okay. Yeah. You got that, sir?
Okay.
The jury trial is in person, so you will be in the building.
Okay, the 18th I'll be in the building. Okay, all right, understood.
Now, on June 11th, that pretrial date, where we're going to come to make sure everything's okay. If you do not show up on that date, the jury will be canceled.
Okay.
All right. So
understood, sir.
All right. We'll see you on June 11th first, 9 a.m., sir, on Zoom.
Okay. See you then. Bye-bye.
Okay, I don't see House Counsel out there.
I'm here, Your Honor.
You told me we did all your cases. You got something else for me to call?
No, sometimes if he's about to going to trial or something, might need help handling something else or something. I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I don't know what's going on because counsel's not here to tell me. When he comes back, we'll ask if you can ask him if he can assist you or if you can assist him. But right now, it's nothing for me. I don't even know which cases to call. So as soon as he comes back, we'll go into that. Attorney Griffin, you're back.
I'm back, Your Honor. I was just meeting with the prosecutor.
And that's a good thing. So what case do you want me to call next?
Judge, I see first name Demetrius, last name McIntee.
McIntee.
Yes.
Okay, what are we doing on this?
That's being set for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Sure. Demetrius McIntee, unmute your microphone. You did it and then you double tapped it. So you unmuted and you muted it right back. There you go. Leave it there.
Okay.
Raise your right hand, state your full name, sir.
Demetrius Lamar McIntee.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, Mr. McIntee.
I do.
Lower your hand, sir. You may lower your hand. Mr. McIntee, you have ticket number P1495453. The people versus Demetrius. Demetrius McIntee, McIntee. Mr. McIntee, on this ticket number, you have 2 counts. Both are misdemeanors. Count 1 is driving an unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2 is operating a motor vehicle without insurance. Counsel?
Yes, Judge. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of defendant P77169. Judge, for Mr. McIntee, he wants to continue his not guilty plea, waive his rights to a jury trial, and set this matter for a bench trial.
Very well, Mr. McIntee. I've already sworn you. Counsel indicates that you've had a discussion of describing the 2 different trials, a bench trial versus a jury trial. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
And you have elected to have a bench trial, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. McIntee. We can give you a date. Your date for trial, sir, will be February the 16th at 9 a.m. February the 16th at 9 a.m. Mr. McIntee, do you have anyone who was with you or there at that time that you might want to testify on your behalf at your trial?
No, sir.
Very well. All right. Then what you will do, sir, is you'll come back out here on February the 16th. This will be on Zoom. February the 16th at 9 a.m. And if the people have their witnesses, we'll have your trial on that day.
Understood.
All right. Are there any other questions you have to ask, Mr. McIntee?
No whatsoever.
We'll see you on February the 16th at 9 a.m., sir.
You guys have a great weekend.
You also, sir. Stay safe. You can sign off, sir.
Okay. I'm trying to.
I can help you out, sir. We got you here. I think Crystal was faster than me, though.
Oh, no.
No, you did.
All right, that was me, Judge.
Oh, okay. I just knew it wasn't me.
You're right. That was me.
Quick draw. That we're not gonna give you that title, sir.
Right.
Herman, do you need me for anything? Do you need help with anything?
Yeah, so the room Torino Murphy, we're just I guess if you could let him know that we're waiting on probation because they need to talk to him to interview him for specialty court.
Okay.
And Madam Clerk, we also have a question on Mulberry.
I'm all out of answers. No, go ahead.
You're tough.
You know what?
What's the question?
I know Spidell's here. Do we have any other officers checked in?
No, I think he's the only one for what is it, Mulberry? Yeah, he's the only one.
Mulberry.
Everybody else is here for Murphy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Attorney Griffin, if he doesn't have documents in proper plates, if he does, I'll dismiss Spidell's.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And I'll let Attorney Soroki know that too. He just needs to show insurance because I have all the other documents, and I'll forward them to you.
All right, counsel, we were gonna call, you were asking for me to call Marbury.
No, Judge. We have I see a Joshua Martin.
Okay. Joshua Martin, let's see, do I have that? Yes, I do have Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, where are you on? There you are, so. Mr. Martin, you have unmuted your microphone. Raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
Joshua Aaron Martin.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
I swear.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Martin. Mr. Martin, you have ticket number P1498823, the People versus Joshua, Joshua Martin, Martin. Mr. Martin, you're charged with loitering.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All righty, counsel.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, P77169. Your Honor, it's my understanding my client wants to continue his not guilty plea, waive his rights to a jury trial, and set this matter for a bench trial.
Very well. I think that's an appropriate thing to do. Mr. Martin, you understand you have a constitutional right and absolute right to have a trial of your choice, bench trial or jury trial?
Yes, sir.
And you decided to have a bench trial?
Yes, I did.
All right, Mr. Martin, we're going to give you a date. Your date is going to be February 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Mr. Martin, were you alone or do you have anybody that you might want to call as a witness to testify on your behalf?
I was with people I could call upon. I wouldn't have exact at this moment, but I was with a group.
No, Mr. Martin, I don't need to know that. I just want to tell you how to proceed if you have witnesses. What you'll do is you'll contact your witnesses prior to this date. Give them the Zoom. This is going to be on Zoom, sir. Give them the Zoom information. Have them Zoom in. The first thing they have to do is let me know that they are a witness on your case, because I'll have a list of everybody that's in my courtroom who has a case, but I have no idea who your witnesses might be. So when they Zoom in, I'm going to be looking to see are they in the right place. So first thing you have to do is let me know that you have witnesses. When you come out there, you let me know who you have witnesses, so I'll be looking for their name. I will place them in a room and have them ready when you're ready to testify, your case, and they can testify. They have to come out from a separate device from a different location, sir. In other words, your witnesses cannot be in a position where you can talk to them or listen to what they're saying, and vice versa.
Copy.
So February the 16th at 9 a.m., sir.
Same link, correct?
Same Zoom number, yes.
Thank you.
And like I said, provide that information to any of your witnesses.
Okay. Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you on February 16th, 9 a.m., sir. Good luck to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, counsel.
I see on the screen Howard Merriweather, Your Honor. And I sent you a message, Attorney Soroki.
Mr. Merriweather.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. I do need you to raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
Howard Lloyd Merriweather.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, sir?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Merriweather. Mr. Merriweather, I have 3 tickets in hand. They are your tickets. I have ticket number SP1498471. The People versus Howard, Howard, Merriweather, Meriwether. On this case, Mr. Merriweather, you're charged with driving with a revoked license. You have SP149847111. You have a civil infraction for expired plates. And lastly, sir, you have SP 149844712. Pardon me. You have a civil infraction for no proof of insurance. Merriweather?
Yes, sir.
Those are your charges, and how are we going to proceed?
Judge, it's my understanding that the driving related offense is being reduced to failure to display, and the other two matters are being dismissed.
All right. Mr. Merriweather, I've heard the offer. You've heard the offer. Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you want to go to trial and formal hearings on these matters?
I'll take advantage of the offer, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Merriweather. I've already sworn you, so I don't have to swear you again. You understand you have a constitutional right to have a trial. You have a right to have formal hearings for the civil infractions. However, if you plead guilty today and plead responsible, you give up your rights to have a trial or formal hearing. You understand that?
Yes.
Are you pleading responsible, or let's see, on this case, you would be pleading, the offer was to the misdemeanor charge that would going to be reduced. The people have indicated that they would, let's see, where was it? The driver with a revoked license, they would amend and reduce that charge. I didn't tell you that. They would reduce that charge from driving with a revoked license to fail to display. Fail to display is the lowest license charge there is, so that's a charge. Even though it's a legal fiction, they can give it to you. It's a charge that would suggest that you had a driver's license. You just didn't have it on you at the time of the stop. You may have left it at home or something like that. But they will give you that offer, and you've already indicated you would take advantage of it. I just explained it to you, and I apologize for that. But the charge will be reduced to fail to display. On the date of September the 9th of 2023, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit with a revoked license, sir?
Yes, sir.
Finds you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to display. The other charge, the other two charges are dismissed today, sir. Your fine will be $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time?
I need time, Your Honor.
How much time do you need, sir? Tell me what you actually need, not what you think I will give you.
45 days. I just started working, but I'll be able to pay it off within that time.
Sir, I give you 60 days. 60 days will be February the 15th, 2024. Have it all paid on or before that date. That doesn't mean, sir, that you have to go out and pay the $225 in a lump sum. You could pay $10 there, $20 there. Whatever format you put it in, that's okay. I don't care. Long as on 60 days from today's date, on February the 15th, actually, sir, let me change that. You said you just started working. I'm gonna give you another month. Have it all paid by March the 15th. That's 3 months, 90 days.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor.
And you can break it up in, like I said, any kind of way you want, long as on March the 15th, the entire $225 is paid.
Understood.
All right. You know how and where to pay, sir?
Yes, sir. Either online or in person down at the clerk desk.
Or the kiosk machines, the DivDat, or you can download DivDat to your device. That is, you got it, sir. So you're all set. Paid on or before March the 15th. That's $225. The other two charges are dismissed, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Just so you understand, the other two charges would have been $450. So you're paying $225 and getting $450 dismissed.
Appreciate it.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, give them the real, well, they may be for this afternoon. Good grief.
First message name to the meeting room. Last four digits of your phone number 7110. What is your name?
EJ May.
You said the first name's what now?
First name is EJ, spelled EJAE. Last name May, MAY.
Okay, so you're scheduled at 1:30. So you got a couple of hours. We need you to log back in at 1:30, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
There's another charge on this. Dude. Mr. Griffin?
Yes, Judge.
What do we have? I think I only got like 2 more files in front of me or something like that.
Clarence Mathis, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. That is one of them.
What's the other one, Judge?
Torino Murphy.
Oh, we're holding that for a second. He needs to be interviewed by probation.
So Madam Clerk, do we have a couple of things that were supposed to be trials?
Murphy and May, we did May.
Mm-hmm.
No, not May. Mayberry, Mulberry.
Marbury.
Mulberry and Murphy.
Mulberry. I got Murphy in my hand, and I got Marbury in my hand.
They're both in the-
Okay. Okay.
Then you have Clarence Mathis that's out here.
Clarence Mathis is what I'm going to do right now. All right, Mr. Mathis. Unmute your microphone, turn your camera on, sir.
It says I cannot, oh, okay, never mind.
There you go. All right, Mr. Mathis, I need you to raise your right hand. State your full name, sir.
Clarence Edward Mathis.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, Mr. Mathis?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. Mathis, we have 3 tickets. Yes. Let me double check that. Yes. Mr. Mathis, you have ticket number SP 11511-292. The People versus Clarence, CLARENCE, Mathis, MATHIS. Mr. Mathis, on this ticket, you have a misdemeanor for failing to display a valid operator's license or not having your license on you. I'm not sure if that's the actual charge or that's the reduction. Sometimes the officers will write a reduction themselves. You also have ticket number SP 151579991. You have a misdemeanor for no insurance, and SP 151579992. You have a misdemeanor for driving while license not valid. But you have the 3 charges, sir. Counsel?
Yes, Judge. It's my understanding this Herman Griffin P 77169 on behalf of the defendant. The offer as stated is failure to display and dismissing the other 2 charges. So the amendment.
All right. I apologize. Mr. Mathis, the people, the Assistant Corporation Counsel has indicated if you pled to the ticket in 292, that's the charge where you're charged with fail to display a valid operator's license. If you pled to that count, which is already the lowest license charge there is, there's nothing lower to give you. And it looks like the officer just gave you a break right up front, because I see another charge where you do have your charge with invalid or no license, and that was in any event, that's the charge. The people have indicated if you pled to that, the other 2 matters would be dismissed. You understand what the offer is, Mr. Mathis?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you want to set these for trial, sir? That is your decision.
I want to take advantage of the offer.
All right, Mr. Mathis, I already swore you. I had you raise your right hand, state your full name. You understand that you have a constitutional right and absolute right to go to trial for the for these misdemeanors, sir?
Yes.
You understand if you no, you have the right to, yes. You've indicated you want to have a trial. That's fine. But the people have now made you an offer, and you've indicated you want to take advantage of the offer, have 2 charges dismissed, plead to 1. Is that correct?
Correct.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Mathis, on the date of January the 3rd, 2021, were you driving a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit and you were stopped by the police?
Yes, sir.
Did you have a valid license on you at that time, Mr. Mathis?
No, sir.
Court will find you guilty of failing to display a valid license. The other 2 matters are dismissed. Your fine for this 1 ticket, sir, is $225. Can you pay that right away, or do you need time, sir?
I need time, sir. About 30 days, please.
About 30 days. 30 days enough for you, sir?
Yes, sir.
30 days from today's date will be January the 16th, 2024. We're into the new year. That's $225. You understand that you can pay that. You break it up if you want to, but just as long as the whole thing is paid by January 16th.
Okay.
On or before. Very well. All right, Mr. Mathis, I've told you what you have to pay. You pled guilty. The other 2 matters are dismissed. Unless you have any other questions, sir, you are free to go.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Well, one thing I meant to ask you, do you know how and where to pay, sir?
Yes, sir.
Then you're all set. Good luck to you, Mr. Mathis. Stay safe.
All right. And you as well.
Do you need assistance, sir?
Yes.
Not a problem. Hey, and do like I do this. It actually is healthy popcorn.
Okay, I believe we have the case manager here now to speak to, is it Mr. Murphy?
Yes, it is. Good morning.
If you want to, well, I guess, case manager Harris, I'm going to put you into the breakout room with Mr. Murphy.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
And Madam Clerk, Mulberry is going to be dismissal for valid docs and a no PO.
Okay. Yeah, I think Attorney Griffin talking to him now.
Perfect. Yep, he knows about that is dismissing.
And Your Honor, whenever the court is ready, I brought out Mr. Marbury.
All right, I am ready, sir. Just give me a second to clean off my desk a little bit. Make a little room. All right, Mr. Marbury, you are back. You are sworn. We swore you already, sir. You're still, anything you say from this point forward is still sworn testimony or statements.
I'm sorry, Judge. Can you call the case for me, please?
Oh, yes, very well. Well, let me just do the whole thing over again. Mr. Marbury, raise your right hand and state your full name, please. Because I may not have done. Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, Judge.
You may lower your hand, sir. Mr. Marbury, you have ticket number P1226783. The People versus Claude, CLAUDE. Marbury, Marberry. Mr. Marbury, I did not call this earlier. You have 3 counts under this ticket number. They are all misdemeanors. Count 1 is driving an unregistered vehicle or untitled vehicle. Count 2 is improper plates. Count 3 is no insurance. Those are all misdemeanors. You do also have ticket number P1239212. Count 1 is a misdemeanor for rendering assistance to drag racing. You also, ticket 2 is no insurance. That's a misdemeanor. Count 3 is a civil infraction for pedestrian interfering with traffic. All right, counsel.
Judge, the cases not regarding Officer Spidell, they're all scheduled for trial, but the cases separate from Officer Spidell's cases, we're asking for dismissal for the officer's failure to appear. So it should be 3 charges.
All right. So you're telling me that Officer Gaynor has not appeared, is that correct?
That's my understanding, Your Honor.
Let me take a look at something. Throw me for a loop when you say in the negative, all cases not involving, so as opposed to case number such and such, which is involving. So,
that's true. I didn't have the docket right in front of me. So
that's okay. Yeah, you got the point across, and I know which cases you're referring to. This is ticket number P1239212. That's the case with the rendering assistance to drag racing, no insurance, and interfering with pedestrian traffic. That case is scheduled today for the ticket that I actually have in hand has Officer Steve Gaynor on it. He is an officer with the Detroit Police Department, badge number 1398. That officer has been subpoenaed and required to be here for this trial. This matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. It is now 11:22 a.m. This officer has failed to appear. This court, having no reasonable explanation for lack of appearance, this matter is dismissed. It is dismissed without prejudice, Mr. Marbury. That simply means if that officer is not present today for a valid reason, he is on military leave, he is on sick leave, he is testifying in another courtroom. These are not all inclusive reasons. There could be others, but there has to be a valid reason. If there is a valid reason, they can reissue this matter. So it is dismissed without prejudice, but today these 3 tickets are dismissed. Actually, Madam Rogers, the 1 ticket was in default, the pedestrian interfering with traffic. So that was not being dismissed. It is because that was not scheduled for trial because that often, well, actually it is scheduled for trial. Yeah.
I was surprised too that it's set for formal hearing, but it is on the docket.
Yeah, it is on doc. So that matter is dismissed as well.
And the people can proceed on Officer Spidell's tickets, 3 traffic matters. Officer Spidell checked and the defendant is in compliance. He has his registration and insurance, so the people are making a recommendation for dismissal of all 3 charges.
Very well. All right, Mr. Marbury, you heard that? The other
Yes, sir.
ticket that you have, you were scheduled for trial for today, the ticket number P1226783. On this ticket, you have the misdemeanor for no registration, misdemeanor for improper plates, and misdemeanor for insurance. I'm being told that you have, you're now in compliance with the law. In other words, you have a registration, you have proper plates, and you have insurance. Because you are in compliance with the law today, these matters, the people have indicated that they would dismiss these matters. They're not required to do so because you were not compliant on the day of the offense, but because you have taken the efforts to bring yourself into compliance, they are moving to dismiss these matters. So these are dismissed as well. All your matters are dismissed today, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you, sir. You can sign off.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, where are we now? Do we have anything else?
One last matter. I just want to ask Ms. Harris. I just want to see if my client's eligible for the specialty court.
I spoke with Mr. Murphy. Actually, this is the second time I spoke with him because I did an intake with him back in August, and talked about the program. And he is eligible, but he again reports that he does not feel that he has a substance abuse problem, and this program isn't a good fit for him.
Okay, I just need to talk to him very briefly then, because the recommendation is based upon his getting into the program and successful completion of the program.
And unfortunately, Mr. Attorney Griffin, I won't be able to put an offer on anymore.
Understood. So let me just talk to him one last time, and then I'll be right back out.
Very well.
I think that's what we adjourned the last time.
Good morning, Ms. Harris. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
I am very well. It's good to see you today.
You
It's
too.
like it's a little, the background was a little blurred. I thought you had a little sunshine coming in, but I see somebody in the office walking by you, so.
Yeah, no sunshine, just me.
That's sunshine. Little Miss Sunshine, yes. Miss Rogers?
Yes, Judge.
Do we need Miss Harris anymore?
It doesn't sound like it. No, thank you very much for coming, Ms. Harris.
Of course, and I did tell Mr. Murphy that, he's at the trial stage, and at some point he may still be like sentenced, he may still be seeing me again. But as we've discussed many times, if they don't feel they have a problem, then the resources are kind of
wasted.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have limited resources. Yeah, I agree.
Whether we see it or
Act in
not.
concordance with some type of change if they don't think they need change.
Exactly, but
That's why I always say specialty court's great if you want the help.
we'll see, we'll see how it goes, but, you guys know where we're at.
Yes,
All
we
right.
do.
Thank you so much for
All
coming.
right, thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye, guys.
Crystal is still coming out there. Just gonna be leaping in a minute. You're frozen.
Ms. Rogers, did we lose Ms. Harris? Did she leave? I can't hear you.
Yeah, we did. We could call her back if we need her. But
Yeah, because it's just a scheduling issue. I talked to him. He wants to be a part of the program. It's just scheduling. He wants to make sure that he's not putting himself in a position to miss a class or miss a test and things of that nature. So I just would like for her to come back.
All right, we'll get her back.
Okay.
We told her if we needed her, we'd call back. So just didn't think it would be quite this quickly.
Oh, we want it to be quick, Judge. We want it to be resolved.
Hey, Rhonda, can you have case manager Harris come back out?
Have her zoom back in?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Then I'm gonna ask to speak to her in the room with me, and I know we're still live streaming, so I'm just gonna, as soon as she gets in, we can just go to the room, talk to him, and then we'll be right back out.
I guess I can turn off the live stream, or you guys go into the breakout room. It's up to you.
Can you do both?